So for the first question for the candidates this afternoon, government spending has reached into the billions of dollars in so-called stimulus and government bailout, yet unemployment in some Kane County communities is over 12%. Small businesses are having trouble succeeding and homes are still being foreclosed. What do you feel really needs to be done to grow the economy and put America back to work?
I can't get started without first saying thank you all so much for coming this afternoon. This is a wonderful encouragement to all of us that you've taken the time to be a part of this. We believe this is a very important election, and it's encouraging to us to see that it's important to you as well. So I just want to say thank you very, very much. And this issue is probably the most important issue that we're going to be dealing with this coming year, and I think most clearly shows the differentiation between Republicans and Democrats and the failure of the current administration that's out in Washington, D.C. The idea that the only sector in our society that is growing right now is government, and every other sector is declining, losing money, losing jobs, is a recipe for disaster, one that certainly means that our country is going to fail if it continues on that track. We all agree here that the idea of government growth being an economic engine, we know that's not true. The true economic engine is job creation in small business, small, medium-sized, large-sized businesses. We've seen with the bailouts, the waste of money that's been going on, the cash for clunkers, the buying of General Motors, stimulus packages that really didn't go to anything other than bumping up pay raises for bureaucrats. And then, I think, which is the biggest slap in the face to me and to all of you, is to use those numbers as saying, look at all the benefit from stimulus. What a joke, what an embarrassment, what a slap in our face. That money did not create jobs, instead it just gave additional money to bureaucrats. Absolutely the wrong direction to go. What we need to do is get business working again. What has to happen, what we've seen work with my good friend Senator Lawson down in Springfield, of trying to make business welcome. Welcome here in Illinois, welcome here in the United States, realizing that for every job we create, there is significant benefit that we as a society feel from that job creation. So that's really what I want to do as Congressman, is I want to get back into the business of saying, we want you here. We want you to grow your businesses here. There's a few specific things that I'd like to see happen. One is a job-creating tax credit that could be offered to small, medium, and large-sized businesses to create more jobs. Also, I want to see a 10-year extension of the research and development credit to spur innovation. We've got some of the sharpest minds here in America, right here in Illinois, so I want to see that happen. Also, extension of the new markets tax credit, renewal of the Bush tax credits that are up for extension, and if we don't do that, we're going to, again, drive more jobs out of America. I also want to see the extension of a $125,000 expensing limit for small businesses. Absolutely, I want to see the death of the Pelosi health care bill that's going to cost more than 40% of businesses and business owners. Huge. There'll be crippling taxes that they'll feel on that. So I almost am seeing Bill Foster coming up here. So real quickly, also I want to see an increase of child tax credit, a reduction in the rate for married couples, and then also more credits for both domestic production and foreign taxation that will encourage more job creation right here in the United States and benefit from our trading partners. Thank you very much.
Currently, we are at war on many fronts. Global terrorism and the threat of our enemies are a harsh reality. What is the proper course America should take on Afghanistan, Iran, and North Korea? And what specific steps should be taken to ensure that our armed forces have the resources necessary to ensure our national security?
Do I start this one, or? Okay.
You start.
Thank you. Well, this is a very important question, a very important issue, as we've talked about, and this is the idea of making sure that our nation is secure, that we are doing all that we can to protect our nation. There's three fronts right now that we're all very aware of, where battles are continuing, where our brave men and women are fighting for us to make sure that we are safe here. Clearly, one is in Iraq, and I'm so thankful for the work that's been done there. But then also in Iran, we need to be very aware of the dangers that are there, especially as they continue to try and build up nuclear abilities. And we need to be able to react quickly on that, to stop that. I'm really frustrated that the Obama administration has not done more to empower our friends that are within Iran that could go in and overthrow the current leadership with a little bit of help from America and from inside that could have been done in protecting American lives And they would definitely know the most strategic way to be able to overthrow the dangers that are there of Al-Qaeda and the current administration that's pushing Iran in the nuclear direction. North Korea is another great concern that we've got to be very aware of. We've got so much concern there because the current leader is someone that we can't trust. Many of us believe he's not sane. So the concern that we have to do is be ever vigilant there. And again, watch over all that North Korea is doing. Make sure that we're doing all that we can to protect our friends along the Western Seaboard, but also to push China and Russia to be keeping accountability there in North Korea. And then finally in Afghanistan, I'm so thankful for our brave men and women that are fighting for us there in Afghanistan. I think our responsibility as a nation and as a Congress is to make sure that we don't back away, that the Democrats, the liberals in Congress don't push so hard that we pull back from the good work that's already been done there. We need to listen to our generals who are on the ground, who know what's going to be effective, know how we're going to be able to be successful there so that we don't fall back into the same situation that created 9/11, that caused so many deaths there. We've lost over 5,000 lives of soldiers that have served in Iraq and Iran, and we need to make sure that we uphold the honor that they have sacrificed, their families have sacrificed for us in continuing that fight, following the direction of our generals, and making sure that we hold accountable the leadership in Afghanistan as well. I do want to just take a brief moment. We all came off a great week of recognizing and celebrating our veterans and the great service that they have provided. I'm so thankful for those who are serving currently in our military, and many of you, I saw the salutes as we were pledging to the flag, who have served our nation so bravely, and I want to thank you. Although I have not had the opportunity to serve in the military, I feel like this is my call and our call to step up for what's right here in America and making sure that we fight back liberal policies that are going to destroy all that you fought for. So I want to just say briefly, thank you so much for all that you've done. We need to continue the fight. If I'm Congressman, I commit that I will do that. Thank you.